Happy 4K Blues Day, everybody. Brought to you by whysoblu.com. Back here again. It's been a minute. I was going to do a video for all these like Jackie Chan releases that came out in April, but the time just got away from me, and now they've been out for a bit, so I feel like it's a little too late. But if you want to see them, let me know in the comments if you want me to do all the Jackie Chan releases from April, which is his birthday month, which is kind of fun, which would include the Shout Factory set, the Gorgeous from 88 Films, the Super Cop from 88 Films, and then the Heart of Dragon from Arrow. So I've got all those. I could show those. If you want those, let me know. Comments. I'll do it. I'll might be late, but we'll have fun. We'll talk about it. But today I'm here because very excited. Some near and dear films to me from childhood, middle childhood, teenager, like it's the Superman films from Warner Brothers. So it's time to upgrade from your box set from Blu-ray that came out, or maybe even the tin from DVD, which I had the tin and then I sold it. And because I upgraded and I was like, I don't need this anymore or whatever. But I'm kind of like, oh, I wish I would have kept that tin. It was a really neat set. But, you know, things with this, I probably need the money or something. I don't know. But that was a cool set. I worked on all the discs that went in the set when I worked at Testronic Laboratories. Superman Returns came out and they started to put the original out in this nice, awesome box set. Because they used to have this little snap case, simple box set that was like, okay, but then they did Supermans like they did the Batmans when Batman Begins came out. And then, but at the time, Blu-ray, they only put Superman the movie and Superman 2, the Richard Donner cutout. Anyways, how you doing? Good? Okay, let's talk about this set. It came to me from Warner Brothers. This is not some sort of like card here. So this is on here forever, the 4K thing. It's not, there's no slip. It's got the details on the back, just straight up printed there. So this is what it is, but I like what they have here. It's kind of stuff they listen to. It's a happy medium. A lot of people like individual cases, so this feels like a collector's thing. You know, goes easy on the shelf, goes with your you know, all the films individually, and each one has an individual case. They have knocked from the previous set. What's not in here is the Bryan Singer Superman Returns film. So that is still in this one. This is clearly Christopher Reeve here. They don't want to give Bryan Singer or Kevin Spacey a dime for purchasing it. I don't know if Superman Returns will ever come to 4K Ultra HD, but here we are. Let's take a look. This all comes with digital codes, of course. So these all come in the black cases. We'll start with the first one, Superman the movie, which has already been on Blu-ray before. This is just this again. I'm pretty sure, and we talked about this when it got announced, that there's nothing new. It's the same disc as before, but hey, you know what? It's in the set now. Sell your old one. What they needed to do was put the TV edition, which came out from Warner Archive, and add that to the set. I also have long argued Supergirl, Warner Brothers has it now, needs to be included in the Superman pack. It comes from the era, but that's just me. It also has Jimmy Olsen, so from this series, but you know, it's all kinds made it, so who knows? But this is a Superman. And then we have Superman 2 gets its own case. So here we are. Neo before Zod. It's the Richard Lester edition of Superman 2. There you are. We get to Richard, and then we get to the Richard Donner cut, which all of a sudden Kryptonians appear behind. This was very exciting when this came out. It was just like one of those, you know, holy grails for film buffs. Was the Richard Donner edition of Superman 2, because we all knew the story. A lot of footage was still there. A lot not, but they went with, there's test footage and stuff in here that's pretty cool. I really enjoyed this. Is one of my favorite things home video formats brought. Blu-ray was the Richard Donner cut of Superman. It was one of the most exciting things I think I've ever been able to own. So here we are. And then we have Superman 3, which is a tough one. I'm not on the Superman 3 side. I think the problem is Superman 3 and 4 have this issue where Superman 3 has all the money, yet nothing to say. And then Superman 4 has something to say and no money. to say it. So this is, I believe it's Canon Films. And this thing, they just kept axing money from axing. There's another cut of this movie to be found someday. I wish they would put the money in to do it, but I get it. This was a huge bomb. Thought to have killed the superhero genre, but Batman came shortly after. Renewed interest even in Superman Lives, which never got made. So there we have it. The Superman set from Warner Brothers coming out, I believe, May 9th, next week. It was delayed because it was supposed to come out last month, but something happened. They moved it on. I have not yet popped these in. I do this packaging thing first instantly. Let's take a look at what it has in it. The review for this will be on WhySoBlue.com. So I'm working on there. I'll also have a Knock at the Cabin and Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania reviews coming up very soon for you. But this is very exciting. It's probably going to take me a bit to get through because I just want to savor it. I don't want to rush through just to get my reviews up. But yeah, Superman. Yeah, it's what do they call it? They're the 5-film collection, 1978 to 1987. No Bryan Singer film in here. I believe the Fleischer cartoons are included in this set, but they will also through, I think, Warner Archive, they're going to be releasing it on its own. So if you just want the cartoons, those are here. But here we are. All the Supermans right here in one place. Time to upgrade with a bigger, less fancy box. They're about the same. Superman, enjoy it. And as a reward to those of you who have stuck around from here and short video, if you like, remember I gave away the Hobbits? Well, I have the OG Lord of the Rings set here. This code is yours. It's as good as gone, so don't ask about it. Just redeem it. If it's there, it's there. If not, it's not. Congrats to the person who gets it. I will not take questions on it or anything else. It is gone. There's plenty of time here. I'm just chatting through here, chatting, talking for you to get that code. You can also pause. What was I thinking? So anyways, I hope you're listening or watching on here. The Summer of 93 at 30. I know a lot of you watch these videos, but then don't check out my podcast stuff, which is what brought me here in the first place to YouTube. But please, I do some, not extensive editing, but it's a fun experience to watch or listen to. Aaron Newirth, Scott Mendelson, and I go through all the films that were released in the summer of 1993, but we also talk about the television that was that came out the same week as the films we talk about. We talk about the music that was in the top 10 from that week. We talk about the box office, and then we have also news items we'll talk about too. So the first episode posted Monday. I highly recommend you go listen to it. It's so enjoyable, and I know I'm biased, but it's an entertaining show that I like to listen to. Someone once said that we were similar to the 80s All Over podcast, which was Drew McWeeney's podcast. And that's a very big compliment because it's a great show that ran about the 80s. So if that helps you understand maybe like, oh, well, maybe I'll like that then check it out. So I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Stay film positive. Go check out the Summer of 93 at 30. So I can tell more of you watch these on here than that. My podcast numbers are fine for it, so I know people are listening, but on here I'm always like, nobody ever checks out the podcast stuff. Or tell me why you don't on here, or maybe you're checking it out audibly. There you go. Appease me. So anyways, have a good one. Nice to see you. We'll get back again. Let me know about Jackie Chan. Let me know about Summer of 93 at 30. And congrats to the person who redeemed the code.